Good morning. It is 6:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Joe. I'm the man behind JMBATL. Just another dad gamer, and nothing too crazy going on here. Um, just some quick updates on the build progress. I mean, on the pit, really, it's a tower push, pit push. I scored the seal here with the 24% multiplicative critical strike damage, and that really boosted things quite a bit more. I mean, so we're pushing into the quarter, we're like 250 trillion plus range, 230, 230, 235. I mean, but definitely a good boost. And I still don't have all the GAs on all the items. I mean, so it's pretty remarkable, really, to have the damage as high as it is. So we're going to show you what that looks like. I'll be doing some training dummy demos and stuff. And I haven't even seen it with Subo, mercenary wise. I mean, it boosts your crit strike damage a little more even. I mean, but I don't think I'll be able to catch it. Let's see, I think everything's ready. $122. $105. $122 again. $110. $109. $162. $125. $193. $211. $96. $96 again. So let's check our crit strike damage right now. 19,972. So just about 20,000 on the crit strike damage. and that's just from piercing static and having my Paragon, um, and that talisman seal. I mean, so that's pretty crazy, really crazy. And that Subo didn't even do his cover fire. That would probably put it up another 25%. So that's probably where I got the 230, 250 range, is probably from Subo. 144, 122, 117 was in the small numbers. And it's 159. $105, $139. $131, $163, $160. Come on, Subo. $176. See if we can get Subo to do his cover fires there. $177, $175, $185. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, I would think, I mean, the part that's frustrating me the most is I don't have crit strike damage multiplier on everything that can have it. And I don't have it as GAs on some of the items that do have it. I mean, so that's, I mean, like, there's 3 items there that don't have it as GA. I think the Isus can have it as a GA. I could be mistaken, but I think they can. They used to have it. So, but yeah, I'm not using the Winter Glass. The Winter Glass is nice for certain things, but I mean, just for auto casting in general. But if we're going to use Adept as the glyph here, if we're going to use Adept instead of Enchanter, I don't really see a point in putting a big emphasis on the conjurations. Beyond what you could cast yourself for their effects. I mean, so it's just not, I mean, the only benefit that I see to the Winter Glass at this point is the damage reduction and mana generation. And I may end up being forced to go back to using it because of those 2 things. but it's not for conjurations. I mean, I don't really see it as being that useful in that department. So yeah, maybe do a tower run or two and see what this does. I was with a barb yesterday, with a good friend of mine, and we're doing really great all the way to the boss on a 135, where I was just just demolishing everything, and that's where I saw the 200 plus trillion hits. So we're gonna see if we can replicate some of that. I don't know if I was getting buffed at all by the barb. I was expecting a decrease because I didn't have Subo, so it was interesting. But I couldn't take out the boss, and it was just this one that was poison enchanted. I just added a whole bunch of resistance to my Paragon, and I'm hoping that's going to make a big difference. I hate that I took away this, the damage to stunned enemies off the Paragon, and I'm really lamenting that. I mean, and that was to add basically this here. Now, I might get to pare some of this back, but I just really hate dying. So it's in the game. It's one of those things that gets to me really quick. I'm dying a lot. I really don't like dying in the game. I might be able to get away with paring back some of this. Crit strike chance. 10% lightning damage, crit strike chance. I could probably pull this back. And get away with adding it back. Resource cost reduction is certainly a good thing. I think I have an armor that I can pull away from. I think I can take from that. No pre-flight check here. So no Shaco. I am trying Nagu Q for the Bulwark, Earth and Bulwark, to add a little barrier. And I'm using Igni Mot for a little damage reduction. I did pick up a little bit more damage reduction on a new Tyrael's Might that I got yesterday. So, every little bit helps. I mean, it adds up. I mean, so between this with the Dark Shadow, or Dark Shroud, and Nagu Q, I think that's a pretty good combo. But if I go in here and I'm just dying, I may have to go back to using the Winter Glass, and we'll see. So we got one elite. We're not paying that goblin any mind. There's our elite. I'll take it. This one might be a little tough. Ah, I always think I can take some of those hits and ah. Come on. Come on. I don't really see what's going on. I mean, this is just a bad situation here. Gotta get out of there. Did I not get them all? Damn it. Yeah, that's not a good sign. In general, this seemed like a pretty tough set of monsters. Let's see if we have any better luck here. Seen some good hits. That was just 155 trillion. I mean, but it's not enough. Very frustrated by it. About to run out of potions. And I don't want to use Shaco. Because the impact to damage is so great. The voltaics have been the one thing that has been getting me more than anything else. I haven't mastered the strategy on them. There's another voltaic there. I think the key is not to stay still, but teleports already. Was poison. I don't think I'm gonna pull it back together though in time, obviously. I failed. So it's still good to see this the 100 trillion plus numbers. And I didn't see 200 trillion in that run. Well, of course, we did see it on the dummies. I really don't want to give up piercing static. I don't know. Joke. Got max life, crit strike damage multiplier. That's the better one. For my purposes. I really don't know what I would eliminate. I could put piercing stack on a focus, to put the winter glass on. Then I'd be giving up splinter energy, which is a pretty big damage boost. Piercing static, winter glass, which I really don't want to do. I shouldn't be having the kind of survivability problems I'm having. It's a little unusual. I mean, I've got to be missing something big. Shaco cuts into my crit strike chance so much that I have to switch some things. But having the bulwark and the shadow or shroud, dark shroud, offsets quite a bit of the damage reduction I get from Shaco. I'm dying like that even with Fire Shield. Or Flame Shield, I mean. Let's go. Just 4 seconds. One of these elites is... They're not even elites. My controller's vibrating like crazy. Uh-oh. Burning too much time on that. Pretty tough level. Fire bombs? What? Doing quite a bit better on the survivability front. Let's hope I'm not speaking too soon here. Oh man, I gotta get out of there. $175 trillion. Not bad. That's good. Channeling pylon. Do some elites over here. I think speed pylon's gonna help me very much. Come on, come on, come on. Of course, I get the ice when I don't have ice. My resistances. I knew it. The worst luck ever. Yeah. That was way better, though. Way better. I mean, so on a big push, um, going into the 130s, I may have no choice but to use the Winter Glass. I don't know what else is going to give me damage reduction. Um, I mean, the raiment gives you a little bit more damage reduction than Materials might, but not by a huge number. And that's only for enemies that are pulled in. I'd rather have the full-time damage reduction. So I hear there's mythic charms. I think Rob was talking about over at D4 Builds. And that sounds really interesting. I haven't seen it with all the farming I've been doing. But supposedly there's a grandfather charm and air perdition charm and other mythic charms. I mean, that opens up some interesting possibilities for sure. Like the Sword of Justice charm might be nice. I mean, some of those, but air perdition in particular, if you could use Shaco and then have air perdition as a charm, that might be interesting. That run in general felt better. I'm not quite sure why it felt so much better with another party member, unless I was getting a buff from them, maybe from Warcry or something like that. I'm just resting my hands for a second. Or my wrist. Endurant Faith would make all the difference, and I would probably be able to have my amulet back. But then I'd be trading off damage from Orsbane. I'd have to set back up the teleport and stuff on the enchants and... I feel like I'm jumping through so many hoops from the damage reduction and on the and I just don't see where other guys are having to do that. Like that's what's frustrating me. So what am I missing? Is it resistance? Is it you know? I don't think temerity would be enough. Where did my endurance faith go? There it is. I mean, that does cushion things a little bit, and like I said, I'd be giving up a lot of damage. I can't stand the teleport on the bar. Maybe it's better on PC with mouse and keyboard. But I don't like the whole thing where you push it and then you use the stick to just teleport all around like crazy. So you almost can't use it with a controller. It burns through your charges too quickly and then you're stuck. I'd rather have it be push, push, push on the button one at a time than whatever this ridiculous interaction is with the pushing the button and using the stick to unload all your charges at once. It's just dumb. We'll try splitting energy on the amulet. Do a quick pre-check. So we're going to do Endurance Faith. That's a lot going on for defense. Elemental Attunement, Endurance Faith. Now we're going to teleport on the main bar. I won't get the benefit of these enchants anymore. So we'd be better off just piling it into ice armor. Why is my controller vibrating so much? Oh, these guys here. Well, I know it means I'm getting hurt, obviously. I mean, but it's this guy here. I couldn't see the poison. It was blending in with the background. I only see about 50% color. There's these cones in the back of your eyes that are damaged in my eyes, and so things are kind of pastel washed out a little bit. And colors blend together really badly for me. Man, the poison's really getting me right now. Ooh. Come on. Die. Die, 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 die. I'm way behind time. But Orstavain really makes a big difference on damage. Yeah, this isn't working. I'm giving up too much offensively. It's taking too long to kill stuff. My time's bad. Yeah, I really don't like dying. So, I don't like the action of Endurance Faith. I mean, because when you're in trouble, it just kind of delays the inevitable. I mean, if you're slow at taking potions, I can see where it might help. I think Piercing Stack was better on the amulet. I mean, I should just be killing it right now with everything I've got gear-wise. And based on the test dummies, I mean, we're hitting for 100 trillion plus numbers. On the low side, 40 to 60 trillion. I mean, I just don't see it. I'm running out of options. Really don't want to put Shaco on. I feel like that's defeat. They'll have to use Gar, but I get their damage reduction. But a big hit to crit strike, big hit to damage in general. I mean, just in town to have crit strike damage that high, almost 10,000. I mean, like, I just don't know how we're not just demolishing everything in the tower on a 135. I don't think this is going to feel very good. Oh, I forgot to re-equip, I forgot to change my, skill my skill bar. Ugh, with the enchants and stuff.
That is Ascari craftsmanship.
We'll go down to 130 just to get a feel for winning again. Pretty much impossible to rank if you're not doing a 135. Oh, bleed damage. I don't have good physical resistance. It's always the voltaics that get me. I don't know what it is. Oh, man. I'm so tired of seeing the voltaic being the thing that slayed me. If they're around, I'm dying all the time. time. Ugh. Okay, here comes the boss. Oh, I can't do the ice clean. Oh. Yeah, that did not bode well. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, you have to be at just to get in the top 1,000, you have to have a 137. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I have to really take a hard look at some of the other builds and what they're doing, I suppose. The Solar Sorcerers, I mean, they're really doing well. I mean, look at this, 4 minutes on a 150. And they're using the Storm Horn, but they have a God Gear Storm Horn. Hot Q, Servax, Overwhelming Currents, Armageddon, Elemental Constellation, Splinter Energy. But the gear these guys have is just crazy. Using the Blood Mad Idol. Blood Mad Idol. Crown of Lucian. Crown of Lucian. Evolution. Evolution. That's interesting. Overwhelming currents on the weapon. They're putting on the amulet instead, and I'd need a better weapon to even experiment with that. Well, my Paragon's different than they're using. They're all using Makuna's Paragon, every one of them. As best as I can tell. And my Paragon gives me additional crit strike damage, but a little bit less vulnerable damage because I'm swapping swapping out Frigid Fate for Ceaseless Conduit. But that gives me more destruction, crit strike damage. I mean, so by a good bit. There was a lot of death. Even with Shaco on. I mean, it's just not worth it to me. I don't think I have another weapon that's any good. I mean, I could craft a wand or at least try. that's one option. So what would be the perfect weapon? Probably intelligence, all damage, crit strike damage, and max life, the multipliers. So, Sylvia, Ares, or Sylvia Reyes, or Ares, yeah, Sylvia Ares. Thanks for the follow. So I got it on a small little screen. I'm over to my right. Let's look at core stat. Add intelligence first. Hope we get that. We should get that. Okay. Add defensive stats. Defensive effects. Let's go with the aggressive tuning prism. Fire damage multiplier. Bah. That's not bad. I probably have something better already made. Obviously, fire damage is no good to me. Just awful rolls. I don't have the materials to keep jerking around with this. I don't want to waste them. That's frustrating. And you're better off finding a rare that's got a GA on it. I don't think I have it. Roll. Oh no, let's see if I've already rolled the affixes off of it. Put max life on it, and it would be, or not max life, all damage. Goes to 20%. I don't think I'll like this very much, but we'll try it. I wish they showed the range correctly. I'm not quite sure if that's the max. That's close enough. I'll find some elites. Oh. Something was blasting me pretty good.
You should return to the pit.
Blasted voltaics. Whatever Punisher was, but they wear me down. The voltaics wear me down. I was popping potions quick. Yeah, no.
Try harder.
Was going pretty good until then. I really don't like dying. So the staff is no good. It's just too slow. I keep it around for testing different combinations, but I'll do nearly as much damage with Stormhorn. Um, hmm. That's a tough elite. These firebomb ones, they slow me down way too much. I might skip it. Might skip it, I say. Well, that was weird. They did a vortex type thing and pulled me into the explosion. That sucked. Well, it was basically already here. The boss. So I'm just at a 130 right now. It's about, that feels like about, I could probably do a couple of levels higher, but that felt better. I see the chat. I don't like getting distracted with the chat too much. Especially while I'm in the middle of a run. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chat messages. While I'm in the middle of a tower run, it's kind of crazy. So, yeah, that's how you get banned, is by posting 7 chat messages while I'm in the middle of a tower run. I'll never accept that. That was somebody who's going to ask me if I need help with my Twitter page or my Twitch page or whatever. And exactly 2 seconds after that, series of 7 messages. So if you plan on doing that, you can go ahead and leave. I'm here doing this for free with no expectations of earning an income, just to help other people play Diablo. And I'm not even that great. I'm not bad for a dad gamer. I'm trying to think what else I can do here. I mean, that wasn't terrible, but for the push, I really think I have to go with the amulet. The separate amulet and focus. Maybe just the amulet. I still was dying with all that, so. I'd love to be doing a 150 right about now. I mean, I've got everything set up. I mean, I haven't done. I don't believe Crown Illusion's better. I really don't believe it's better. I think I've been going for a couple hours now. I think I'm going to call it a day on the stream and look for some friends to play with and see if I can figure out getting a little bit further. I know when I'm in a party, I'm doing much better. I mean, which maybe is just partly the monsters are distracted a little bit more, and it makes it easier for me to get in some attacks. I'm not sure. I mean, but it's just generally um, going a lot smoother in a party. I might even do a stream with the party pulled together in a little bit, but we shall see. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully, you enjoy watching the stream, and I try to share as much detail about the builds and what I'm doing as I can. And but if I discover anything new and exciting, I'll certainly share it on the stream. Thanks again, and I